Has gone short. Kerkez, Szoboszlai with a better angle. Now goal for Hungary! Ireland have conceded inside 3 minutes. They couldn't get out of there. And it's an awful start for Ireland and a brilliant... Troy Parrott taking an awful long time. Finally we're ready. Which way? Parrott scores, it's 1-1. Troy Parrott with his third goal in 2 games, and the Irish supporters behind that goal absolutely delirious. 1-1.
Do you know, Troy was waiting for the whistle, that's why he didn't take his wait.
The Hungarian ultras find their voices again behind Kelleher's goal. Kerkez with the first time cross. Varga allowed to bring the ball down. Oh, what a fantastic goal. That is brilliant. Hungary lead again. Barnabas Varga, the hero against Armenia, has scored an absolute... Azaz, Parrott, Cullen, couldn't control it. Willie Orban stepped out. Azaz, some Irish pressure. Troy Parrott, they could be in here. Is that 2-2? The flag stays down. It's 2-2. The inspiration has come from Troy Parrott. 2 goals again. And now let's see what this Hungary team are made of. Play continue. One last throw of the dice. It's all on this from Queevy Kelleher. Scales is up after it. Scales wins the header. There's a chance! Yeah! Oh, there's the goal! There's the goal! That's Troy Parrott. That is unbelievable. He scored a hat-trick. And right at the death, Ireland have done it. I've never seen anything like it. Absolutely remarkable.
Wide by Goetze. Christensen. Oh, it's in! And they have counter-attacked. Unfortunately, for Liverpool, there was no one coming in, but now they're breaking with Ekitike. The former favourite knows this ground so well. Wow. And silences the fans that used to cheer him. This dead ball situation, and they certainly have. And that includes Virgil van Dijk. Szoboszlai with the outswinger. Oh, and it's a bullet this time from Kanate. And suddenly, Liverpool are looking. And in goes Gakpo. And Liverpool bounce again. It's Szoboszlai's going to shoot this time and score. And it's 5. And Liverpool are...
There are options for Levante, and here's one of them. Ivan Romero, and Ivan! And Morales scores! 38 years young, and another corner taken quickly for Barcelona. Again with the shot from distance, and Pedri with a tremendous goal to get Barcelona back in this game right at the start of the second half. It's a wonderful hit from Pedri. In by Rafinha, and there's space here. Far too much space for Ferran Torres. And Ferran. In from Lamine Yamal, it's a good-looking ball, and it's into the back of the net.
Back to Tonali, here's the cross, looking for Boltamana! Boltamana! On the end of Tonali's cross after the short corner, and the big German gets another goal, and another with his head. To get it into the right areas, goal! Back out to Rice, he sends in a delivery, it's there! It's a late equaliser from Arsenal, and it's Mikel Merino, the former Newcastle player. Left-footed corner kick dropped into the 6-yard box. Arsenal have scored. Gakpo got stranded, and Arsenal have turned it around to potentially win in injury time.
Getting close to Danny Olmo. That's a sloppy one.
And straight to the man you'd least want it to fall to in Lamine Yamal. Here's Rashford fed by Pedri. Ferran Torres! Paris wait for the flag. They hope for an offside decision in their favour, but Vitinha's concession of possession. Not often a goalkeeper who faces a barrage at home, culpable for the winning goal. Nuno Mendes, another buccaneering run, and it's worked its way through to Mayulu, who scores! Just the response that Paris were looking for. And is it going to be a case of history repeating? And Jontu feeding Vitinha. They're still looking for that window of opportunity as we head towards stoppage time, and they've got it here. Gonzalo Ramos! Well, they strike in lethal fashion. Hansi Flick, desperately.
Lovely cross, beautiful header, and Scott McTominay scores. Napoli lead with Perisic delivers it himself. Oh, brilliant! Who's still closest to it? The referee seeing it as a fair tackle. And play continues here with Saibari in the clear, and only the goalkeeper to beat. Saibari! It's Mauro Junior for PSV. He pulls it back and it's in. It's Dennis Mann, edge of the box. Oh, how about that? What a way to settle it. Mann's second, PSV's fourth. The difference in the final table, and Napoli have pulled one back. Oh, but it's not going to count. Store their cushion here. It's Triush, and it's tapped in by Pedri. 2 goals in. Pepe trying to turn, and there could be a 6th goal here. It's Triush. It's unbelievable! What an impact he's had! With his first touch, he created the 5th, then direct.
Long diagonal from Vicario, and it's bouncing dangerously and off the bar and in! Spurs in front! Mickey van der Ven was quickest to react, and Tottenham Hotspur have the lead against all-conquering Paris Saint-Germain. And they've not picked up at the far post, and it's in for a second for Spurs. Christian Dembele, great ball, well defended by Romero. Turn around the corner by Vitinha, and that's a good try and an excellent goal to breathe life. Hakimi tickled on for Dembele, dangerous ball, it's in! Paris level! What a turnaround from the... And has only just come onto the pitch. Solanke steps up first against Lucas Chevalier, and Solanke, great penalty. No rustiness there from Spurs centre forward. Terrific strike from Solanke. Small run-up. Portugal against Spain in the Nations League final. Can he do it in the Super Cup? Vitinha. Oh, it's wide! Sent Vicario the wrong way, but sent the spot kick the wrong way. Joined Spurs from that club. Can he do the business for them on Italian turf here? Bentancur against Chevalier. Brilliant penalty again. Two really authoritative strikes from Spurs, and they have the ascendancy in the shootout.
Well, this is terrific. Thumping penalty.
Another who scored his in the shootout at Liverpool in March. Ramos straight down the middle, and it does the job for Paris Saint-Germain, and he has a couple of words for the Spurs fans behind that goal. So Van de Ven, who opened the scoring to keep Spurs in the driving seat. Van de Ven saved! Chevalier down to his left and gets the right contact on it to take, who is seen as the favourite to win the Ballon d'Or. Can he win the battle with Vicario? He can. Elegantly swept home by Ousmane Dembele, and we're all square.
Conventional run up. Looks as though he may have been taking it.
Tell stops and puts it wide. Well, Chevalier had gone the wrong way, but Tell didn't make anything of the 25 yards out. Can he deliver from 12 yards here? Lee Kang-in sends it in, and Paris are within touching distance now of the Super Cup.
Post penalty.
Alive in the Super Cup. Pedro Porro scores quite brilliantly. Shrugged off all the pressure there, Porro. And now Paris have to do the business themselves to get over the line. Mendes for Luis Enrique's side. It looks like a short run-up. Mendes scores, and Paris win the Super Cup. The Champions League winners are victorious against the Europa League victors, and they have shown the spirit and quality of all conquering champions here. Up against it, off colour.
Koopmeiners, Lautaro's not got it clear. Still there for Juventus. Locatelli, Bremer, and here's Kelly! What a game in which to get your first Bianconeri goal. Recruited to keep the opposition out, but Lloyd Kelly gives Juventus the lead in the dead. Bastoni cutting inside. Mkhitaryan. This is Carlos Augusto. And now Çalhanoğlu equalises. He scored the winner here 3 years ago, and Çalhanoğlu finds the net again. And Brenner. Yildiz finding a pocket of space and picking out the corner. Çalhanoğlu's equaliser is but a thing of the past because his compatriot has produced. Bastoni stands it up. Marcus Thuram for Boni. This is Zielinski. Çalhanoğlu again! How good is that? The first one was brilliant. This one is absolutely outstanding. And it's another. DiMarco's corner. And there is Marcus Thuram. It's an Inter special. The corner's done the business. And in front of his father, Thuram gives Inter the lead for the first time tonight.
The left one is back.
In by Yildiz. And there's Khéphren Thuram. Would you believe it? His big brother scored for Inter. And now the kid, Kefren, makes it 3. Can he do it again? Openda, Kefren Turam. This is Acic from range! Sommer beaten again! And it's Acic who has produced the match-winning moment, surely! Who saw that coming? His first ever goal for the club.
Here is the captain. It's a good-looking ball in. Goes to Giuliano. And it must be an opening goal, and it is. A beautiful ball. They have not created anything with it. Here is Mbappe into space. Kylian Mbappe! He needs so little to score. Space to run into. And the shot fired home from Kylian Mbappe. His 8th. Still Vinicius. And Güler! What a goal that is from Real in this first half to get back on level terms. In by Koke towards Sorloth! That one is going to count. Julian against Courtois, and Julian finds the back of the net. This game takes another.
They can create more chances. Can they stop them the other end? Is a different matter.
Julian! A 4th for Atleti. Julian with a piece of genius. Courtois doesn't get near it. Griezmann giving the ball away here. Baena coming forward, and a chance for Antoine Griezmann to make it 5.